the most successful achievements of Nigeria since democracy is the successful licensing of mobile telephony services. From a paltry 450,000 telephone lines, Nigeria now has over 60,000 active mobile phone lines, providing communications to people across the length and breadth of the country. Both the rich and the poor are now connected.
Nigeria kind of developed with landlines, and they didn't have that much over 6 years ago, about 450,000 of them. But compared to the Western world, where you have so many of landlines, mobile phone is not that important. It's only for necessity. But Nigeria, mobile phone has become basically a way of life. You have from Mama Put to a gate man, to the senator, to the president, having mobile phones. In the Western world, it's not that way. It's basically people who are well placed that have mobile phones.
Today, Nigeria has become the biggest market in Africa, not only in terms of mobile telephone subscription, but also in almost every index with which the market is measured. Nigeria today has the highest number of internet users in Africa. It also has one of the largest optic fiber coverage in Africa, and it is the biggest market for most mobile phone vendors such as Nokia, Samsung and Sony Ericsson. As the country continues to bask in the euphoria of the mobile revolution, Nigerians are worried about the rise of mobile phone theft, as hundreds of telephones are stolen daily from Nigerians.
People are dying. People are being mugged. I have people come up to me and show me their hands where they have a gunshot wound because somebody wants to get a hand on their own telephone, on their own mobile phone.
Last month, that was last year, I lost about 70,000 naira phones due to this type of situation.
Because I have seen several of them that actually build houses stealing mobile phones. Some of them buy cars stealing mobile phones, and this is basically on the back of other Nigerians and threatening their lives. And people actually go to churches. I have a pastor that give a testimony that these people come after the churches take their offerings. They will bring in their own basket and say, after you've given to God, now you give to Caesar. And they will put their own basket. Everybody will start putting their handset. And this is basically a menace in our society.
In almost every crime, mobile phones are usually the first target. One of the reasons why mobile phone theft still thrives in many countries is the fact that proof of ownership can sometimes be very difficult and time wasting.
It cost me a lot because one thing is that the SIM, before I could recollect it, I have to show affidavits then.
Stolen mobile phones can be freely used on any network.
The Nigerian Communications Commission, the operators and the GSM or the CDMA hardware manufacturers, you know what the CDMA mobile handset manufacturers must agree and work at the details along with even the law enforcement agencies like the police.
The thieves have been having, as it were, a fiesta, but now it will become very difficult for thieves to steal phones when they know that when they steal it, it will not be useful to them. Nobody will be able to buy them. So it will reduce the incidents, and people will be a little bit comfortable to hold their phones, knowing that thieves will no longer be attracted to steal them.
The easiest way to locate your IMEI is by just flipping the side of it if it's a newer phone that has not been tampered by, if it's not been refurbished. You can just take out the battery and look at the back of it, and you will see the IMEI number is boldly written IMEI, then 15-digit number. Then if your phone has been refurbished, then there's chances that the IMEI on the back side of the battery will not be IMEI that's inside the phone. So the only way to get it then would be to turn on your phone, press star or asterisk, and then hash sign 06 hash sign again, and you will see a 16-digit number that pops up on your screen. It doesn't matter whether you have a SIM card in your handset or not, because this is not the number of your SIM.